Hello, ATL Kool-Aid drinkers. It's that time again. Hey guys, since I last was here, I drunk some Kool-Aid, but I hope I ain't bring nothing on my boys. You understand what I'm saying? And the only reason I say that because some of my teams that went on a losing streak. I saw my Dreams on a losing streak. Braves been battling with injuries and on a little losing streak. And I mean, that's just part of sports. You can't win them all, but the Kool-Aid is still in there. We still got a chance to go out there. Dreams still got a chance to compete in the playoffs and try to get to that championship. Even though they on as I saw, it was a little 6-game losing streak, but that's okay. The Braves, they here and there, uh, but I still think before it's over with, we got a chance to get into those playoffs and a chance to catch on fire like we normally do and get to those World Series and try to get to another World Series. And now the thing is that the Atlanta Hawks, man, they done had their draft. They done completed their draft and everything with basically the nucleus of what team that they want, the players that they want in the draft. Basically, like I said, I really wanted them to go big at the eighth, but Flemings was my man. Now the summer league had opened up, so I sort of was sitting back to see how everything was going to shape out. All the free agencies came to, and we didn't get nobody big time or anything. We basically stayed packed as the Atlanta Hawks and everything. So I just want to sort of on this video. I just want to make my commentary based on the Atlanta Hawks right now, uh, on the moves that they made and stuff like that. The moves that they didn't make, but at the same time the draft picks. And I'm gonna go in this video. I'm gonna go over the Atlanta Hawks' new roster, what the new roster look like. Okay. Now the thing is, man, is that I just wish they could have got some big name person. Everybody winning. What I've been noticing in the NBA is that for some odd reason, these big time players are starting to what we call partner. Okay, we got and actually we got Jaylen Brown now is partnering with Embiid. But I guess George gonna know him to partner with Tatum. But since they want to flip flop, I see. I guess Kessler, Reeves, and Luka is partnering over there. He sort of want Kessler more than he wanted. From my point of view, I think he wanted Kessler more than he wanted Aiden. So he got what he wanted on that. And now I'm seeing everybody trying to wait to see who LeBron gonna partner with, you know. So, man, the New York Knicks did a lot of trades and everything, and they got off their boy Mitchell Robinson and traded him over there with the now he with Boston now. I think that is he with Boston. Yeah, I think Mitchell Robinson over there with Boston, and so they started getting off a lot of their players. So, but the way I'm looking at everything is partnering is the East is gonna be something else, man. I see that the Claw went back to Toronto. So we'll see how that gonna turn out for them. But the thing is about the Hawks, man. The sad part to me is that the Hawks. How can I say this? The Hawks fan base It's sort of weird to me. The sports channels and stations and sports reporters, and they sort of strange to me. And I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna say why. I never seen an organization and a sport base and a fan as for the Atlanta Hawks hate the best player that has accomplished more than any player, more than any other player that ever played for the organization. I listened to 92.9 The Zone, and the dude named Brad was talking about how bad Trae Young was. I understand it's time to move on from somebody, and just like it was time for Jaylen Brown, it was eventually Jaylen Brown was going to lead the Boston Celtics. And it was inevitable that LeBron James would say, I'm tired of being over there with the Lakers, and he moving on himself. And the trade with AD, Giannis going to Miami and stuff like that. So that's some stuff that went down. So Giannis no longer with Milwaukee. So what the big deal about it? But you ain't got to sit there and continue to talk the player that got you to your second Eastern Conference final. Didn't get swept. Okay? In that Eastern Conference final. He was playing up against Giannis, one of the best, they call it one of the best NBA players of all time. And what he had to bring to the table. And Giannis went on to tear those Phoenix Suns up. Man, I think he had a 50-point game one time. So he dug in himself and got out of what he wanted to get out of it. But then this town, this sports and the fans don't like Al Horford, Teague, and Trae Young. The only two teams that got only two draft picks that they got. See, Teague was drafted by the Hawks, and also Al Horford was drafted by the Hawks. But I know Al Horford was drafted by the Hawks for sure. And I know for sure Trae Young was drafted by the Hawks. Straight up. Dominique was not. Now, y'all can say, okay, Trae Young wasn't drafted. He was traded for. We know that. It was the same thing. Dominique, we made a deal. We know we wanted Dominique. So they still drafted. Okay. Trae Young drafted, Dominique drafted. It don't matter. It was all part of a deal to go get the person that we want. So the organization didn't move too quick. They moved too quick. I still say they moved too quick on Dominique. And right when he was at his peak of winning. And then we trade him the year that we were leading the East with him. Everybody else was sort of looking different. And they traded the man. Traded him. Al Horford, after this Eastern Conference final appearance with Teague, yeah, they added Millsap, but it wasn't Millsap team. Millsap was not drafted. He was added to the team to help Al Horford don't win. That's what he was added to. And so when it came to Al Horford having to get his new contract, and get the max contract as for what he done, Atlanta didn't want to give it to him. They didn't want to give it to him. They made it so hard for this man to get his max contract, bruh. And then some of the story that Teague told me was saying some of the stuff. I listened on his podcast and some of the stuff he was saying, how they treated him, man. It was just a player that got you to your Eastern Conference final. Your first Eastern Conference final. I know the Atlanta Hawks, what another thing that Atlanta Hawks, what they do, they have too many different owners. But that's part of it. We have a lot of owners. But that's okay. I mean, maybe one ownership will get it right at some point in time. So now we get to Trae Young, and I still say right now, folks, I don't care what nobody said. You did not give Trae Young, Kristaps Porzingis, Kennard, Nah, Jalen Johnson, Zachary Ricochet, Dyson, Double O a chance. They didn't get a chance. And you know what the deal is on that? Because you didn't want to spend no money. You keep saying this person ain't worth this and that person ain't worth that. And then y'all throw them out. The only person that didn't go somewhere and do something was Dominique. But Al Horford finally played to his potential. He was competitive. Even his first few years with Boston, they was competitive in the playoffs and stuff. And then he finally, they brought him back because they saw his value, and he brought him back, and he finally got a championship ring. Now I'm telling y'all, the NBA that have been playing down this short guard thing, a concept about they can't win with a short guard, is bogus. Very much bogus. Jalen Brunson showed you that you can win with a short guard. Trae Young points and assists is higher than Jalen Brunson. Trae Young, now everybody who won championships, you could always say it was when I'm saying a Batman and a Robin, I'm talking about top picks. I ain't talking about no junk, bruh. Scottie Pippen and Harper and Jordan wasn't no joke. And the team they had around him with Cartwright and all them other guys, them guys can play, man. Dennis Rodman, come on. Dennis Rodman come from a championship team when he was a young boy over there with Detroit, and then he paired with Michael Jordan. That ain't no junk. Even with Larry Bird, who he played with, McHale and all of them, that wasn't no junk. It wasn't no junk. So everybody who won championships, man, it wasn't no junk on them teams. Go look at them. They had players around them. The best players around, the best players of all time. Look at Bill Russell. Everybody don't want to give Bill Russell credit about his 10 rings, right? 10 championship rings. Because they talking about how many good players he had around him. But they don't talk about those other players like they talk about Bill Russell. Well, no, he don't. You can't count him as being the GOAT because he had such a good team around him. I bet y'all can't even name 5 people, the starting 5 of Bill Russell's team. I bet you can't even name them. The only person I I know that was played very well was Havlicek. I'm an old dude. I was a young man then trying watching these players play. Just nipping in here looking at it. Then you go back, history. Magic Johnson and Abdul Jabbar and Chris Webber. Not Chris Webber, but Webber. Webber from North Carolina, who played with Michael Jordan when they were winning those championships. Cooper. Come on, man. And we sit here and going to do this right here. No, we can't do that. So we're not. So what are we saying, fellas? What I'm trying to tell you, our guy Trae Young didn't even get a Millsap. He did not get a Millsap, man. He did not get the guy that he needed to win. And y'all hate this young man. And I'm saying, hey, because that's what I feel. Y'all, some of y'all, man, I get into it with some people. They say all kind of stuff to me about Trae Young. I do go back at him like that because it don't make no sense. Okay. But I'm telling you, man, I'm already finna tell y'all guys that Trae Young gonna be the next undersized point guard to win a championship. And I heard LeBron James talk about the Wizards with AD, his buddy over there. He sort of sounded a little peppy about that. He sounded like a little hype. Like, I don't know. Them guys might can make some noise. He started talking about the young boys, man. You know what I'm saying? And he would sound like them boys can make some noise. Now, I am a Hawks fan. I'm going to be always pulling for the Hawks, but they just haven't done anything to really, they just haven't done anything. I'm going to go over this roster with you, man. And I'm going to try to listen to this roster. So, but I just want to say I still think, and I'm going to just say this about the Falcons. I still think Tua's the quarterback. I just feel, for some reason, I just feel like this Kool-Aid drinking on these guys, man. I just feel like Kool-Aid drinking on the Atlanta Falcons, for real. I just feel something special. I can see, you can see the structure of the team, the players, how they've been structured. I mean, just with Hooper coming back as a tight end. Sound like Pitts might be inspired with Tua throwing the ball to him. He might be inspired. He done got his contract and everything. Oh, man. I just feel really good. I mean, Pearson, all them guys coming back. Pearson, man, giving him that chance, man. You know, these guys are going to be ready. Okay? But let me do this before I get off on my commentary right here. And I still trying to figure out, y'all understand, this is what I'm finna say right here. Coach Quinn has $8 million a year. When I looked up his looked up his contract, it say, this is what it says now. Y'all think about this. It's the exact financial amount of the Atlanta Hawks head coach Quinn contract extension is not publicly disclosed. The team announced a multi-year extension on June 8th, 2026, but kept the salary figure total contract private. Snyder initial 5-year contract signed in February 2023 was widely reported to be worth $8 million annually. His recent extension aimed to provide organization continuing alongside President basketball operation Ansi Salah. Under his leadership, the Hawks secured consecutive playoffs appearance and achieved a 46-win season. So he sort of did this on a humbug season. Like I said, it was a lot of teams tanking, a lot of players, a lot of stars hurt. But it's $8 million a year, and it's just weird. What is the amount of the disclosed figure of his contract? So, but I saw something else saying this could make him being as one of the highest paid coaches in the NBA. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see. That's all I can do. Wait and see. Okay. All I know, what's the hate-love relationship with Ricochet? I don't understand that. Hate-love with Zach. We will see. The hate-love with Zach. Do you really like him, Queen, or do you not? I want to know. Tell somebody we want to know. How do you truly feel about Zachary Ricochet? How do y'all feel? Are y'all going to trade him? Or y'all going to play him? Ricochet, get up out of here, bro. If they don't play, if they going to keep treating you like this, man, leave, bro. For real. Don't play with it. You is a really, really good player. You're a really good player. They is just devaluing you. They are taking you, man, and they is just messing your career up, man. If they don't give you, if you not part of this as a number one pick, and you're not part of this starting five or whatever you're supposed to be doing, man, or even 6 man or whatever, man, look, get out of here, man. That's all I can say, man. Don't stay here. Don't stay here and play with that stuff. But this is the roster right here. Jalen Jones, these are at the top, and maybe these at the top, when I call them out, is basically concept or the mindset of your starting five. But I'm just gonna name them in order, then I'm gonna come back and tell you who I think who our real starting five gonna be according to Coach Quinn and everything, okay? Now, Jalen Johnson, okay, C.J. McCollum, Zachary Ricochet, Dyson Daniel, Oyaka Okongwu, Buddy Hield, Jock Landale, Nickeil Alexander, Corey Kispert, Asa Newell, Muhammad Gay, Aaron Wiggins, Devin Carter, Kingston Flemings, Keyshawn Gilbert, Christian Koloko, Keaton Wallace, Zuby Ejiofor. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. Ray J. Dennis. Okay. Now we saw a couple of these guys in the summer league. You know you didn't see Gilbert up here. Did we see Gilbert? Keyshawn Gilbert? Yeah, that's Gilbert. So Keyshawn Gilbert, the shooting guard, he looked good. But one thing we don't see, we don't see Jalen Johnson, brother. We don't see Jalen Johnson, brother, up here. So, but now the starting five that I feel that they're gonna be the starting five, or the 8, the starting 8 that I think Coach Quinn is going to go with is going to be Jalen Johnson, C.J. McCollum. Okay, that's going to be. Let's go with the guards. So you're gonna have C.J. McCollum and Nickeil as your guards. Okay, C.J. gonna be your point. Nickeil gonna be your 2. And who's gonna be your 3? Dyson Daniel. So that's your 3. That's where he had him at, playing that 3 spot. Jalen Johnson, that's your 4 man. Okay, Jalen Johnson. And your 5 is Oyaka Okongu. Okay, that's your starting 5. That's a Quinn. I ain't saying that's my starting 5. That's a Quinn starting 5. Okay. Now off the bench, I will not. Now this is where it's gonna get crazy, right? Off the bench, you're gonna have. These is Quinn off the bench players. Jock Landale, backup center. Okay. Corey Kispert, small forward. Aaron Wiggins, he gonna play. He gonna play. Devin Carter, probably your backup point guard, because now we don't have Gabe Vincent. So most likely Devin Carter, which Devin Carter was a top pick, he gonna end up being your backup point guard. Okay. Now those, if we talking about going 3 deep or whatever, that's gonna be what you're gonna get right there. Corey Kispert gonna get some playing time. Now the throw-ins are gonna be Mohamed Gay. I don't even know if Kingston Fleming might get some play between it's gonna come between him and Keaton Wallace, or who gonna get that play behind Devin Carter if coach go that deep. Okay. Zuby gonna most likely be a G Leaguer. Ray Dennis gonna be a G Leaguer. Gilbert gonna be back down in G League. Asa Newell might be back down in G League. So he already been replaced. Mo Gay gonna probably go back. He gonna be playing that power forward spot. So we know Zuby gonna be in the G League, gonna be down there with College Park. So guys, now that's Coach Quinn team. And this team is gonna be going up against dynamic duels in the East. Okay? I don't want to go over some of those. That way we know they're going to be, I'm going to say, the dynamic triple duel. Trae Young, AD, and AJ, the master. AJ, the number 1 pick. Triple threat. We ain't throwing in the other guys. Triple threat. Ooh, that's 60 points right there. Every night. 60 points. Guarantee you 60 points every night, one way or another. Whether this one hit 30, this one hit 30, and this one don't hit nothing. It's 60 points. Trae Young might have 20 assists. 60 points. 20, 20, 20, 60 points. That's 60 points every night. Period. Nobody's stopping it. Then you got Giannis in Miami with those guys. You know who he was. Giannis gonna put up 25 points. That's what he do. He'll walk in 25. Period. Then the dude who put up 83 points. Period. So we got Miami Heat roster. These right here already. Bam, Giannis and Andrew Wiggins. Already. Then they added Tim Hardaway to the group, man. They got Bobby Portis. Oh man. Already. Are we ready? Are we ready? Indiana Pacers. Are we ready? Are we ready? Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal, Zubac, Nembhard, Naismith. Are we ready? Obi Toppin, Oubre. They don't put Oubre over there now. Oubre. Are we ready? Are we ready? Toronto. Are we ready? Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Are we ready? I mean, Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett, quickly. And your boy, Kawhi Leonard. Are we ready? Scotty Barnes and Kawhi Leonard. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm just talking about the other ones. Those are the teams right there that just make moves. Okay? Oh, we forgot about Washington. Oh, Washington. Oh, yeah. Washington. Are we ready? Not Washington. Philly. 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 Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready for Philly? Are we ready? Huh? We got Jaylen Brown. We got Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Edgecombe. Are we ready? Dean Wade, are we ready? We got Simmons. Are we ready, guys? Are we really ready? Are we ready for this? Are we ready? Amen. And your Washington Wizards, man. And I'm going to put some fear in you. Because, see, we don't want to spend no money, but Washington finna spend some money. Are you ready? Anthony Davis, Trae Young, Alex Sarr, AJ, and DeAndre Ayton. Are we ready? And this is the biggest fear. LeBron James, bro. What if LeBron James end up playing with the Washington Wizards? It's over. It's over. But the team we have been put together by Ansi and Coach Quinn. We better win. So guys, I'm going to close out this thing. You got this video. I want you to subscribe. You have not subscribed to ATL Kool-Aid Drinker. I also want you to leave a comment about what I just talked about. I want you to give me a thumbs up. And then if you say you want to be an ATL Kool-Aid Drinker, go ahead and subscribe, baby. I only got 95. I need 5 more subscribers to get to that 100. Come on, subscribe. I'm going to get better. Eventually, I'm going to get better. Eventually, I'm going to get to that podcast, and we're going to have some fun. But as of for right now, I'm just doing commentary videos, and all I need you to do is come in, listen, leave a comment, subscribe to hear my next commentary. All right? And I just went over the Hawks roster. Next time I'm going to go over the Atlanta Braves. I'm going to go over the Atlanta Falcons roster. That's what I'm going to do in my next video. I need to go over their roster so we can actually see what they got going on. But guys, this is what I want you to do. Subscribe. Comment. Thumbs up. And what we want to do, we want to be a Kool-Aid drinker. Come on, Hawk. Come on, make me drink that Kool-Aid for you, man. Just start doing something to make me drink it, man. But I do like the young boy. I do like Flemings. That's my last little saying. I do like Flemings. See you later, guys. See you on the next video. Later.